So let's talk about Janice Dickinson. I had the pleasure of having her on this very podcast.
You did. Love Janice.
Beyond love. I've loved Janice for so many reasons. Just listen, I'm a self-respecting gay man. So I mean, yes. It's obvious. Let's just start.
Love her then. You don't have a choice.
Let's just start with that. So tell us about the Janice Dickinson case against Bill Cosby.
So Janice went on CNN and said, Bill Cosby drugged and raped me back in the 80s. She said this in, I think it was 2015. I saw it. I was very moved. Then I saw the next day that Bill Cosby's attorney came out and called her a liar. And I thought to myself, aha, she couldn't sue him for the sexual assault because it's time barred. But now she might have a claim for defamation because now this is a brand new thing that's happened, calling her a liar. And so I did a little research. It confirmed what I thought, that she could bring this case. And then I went on CNN and said, I think Janice Dickinson has a good case for defamation. And I hope she calls me. And she did. That was the case of like casting the net out there in the world, and back came Janice Dickinson. So we knew it was a tough case though. I thought she had a claim, but I wanted to set it up just right. I asked Bill Cosby's attorneys to retract and all kinds of things to kind of set it up very nicely for her. Janice, at the beginning, I think she would tell you she was pretty anxious and scared. And in the 4 years that we did the case, she got stronger. It also helped that she married Rocky, who is a wonderful man. And she always credits him with helping her stay sane. But I also think just fighting through the case and being strong, it is good. You know, doing hard things is good. It builds character, builds strength. And by the end, I'll never forget the press conference we had when we announced that we got this epic settlement. I'm not allowed to say how much it is, but I'm allowed to say anything else I want. We're allowed to talk about the case and the claims and the fact that there was a settlement. So only the amount is confidential. But it was life-changing money for her, and she deserved it. It was a great victory. And I remember we had a press conference and I gave her a big bouquet of flowers, and we were so happy. And, Janice is such a role model for models. Models go through hell. So many of them are sexually assaulted. And the fact that she stood up and did this, I think, has inspired a lot of people.
I didn't know that that's how, I thought she came to you. I didn't realize that you just put it out there to the universe and it came back to you.
I did. I really did. I really wanted to do this case. I thought it was different. I thought it was groundbreaking. And like I said, we got 2 reported decisions. Janice likes to call those Janice's Law. And those decisions will help other rape victims if people call them liars.
What is it like, month to month, week to week, working with Janice Dickinson? I mean, again, I've chatted with her for almost 2 hours here, and we've all seen Janice in the media.
Janice is very high energy. She tells it like it is. If she would walk into my office and she didn't like what I was wearing, she would tell me, and you know what? She was right. I'm not a fashionista. I'm a kind of more of a life of the mind person. I like to read. I like to think. And sometimes, I don't have the most high fashion outfit on. She's a doll though. She has such a heart of gold. She really cares about people. She never wavered in her story. It's a horrific story about what Bill Cosby did to her. By the way, she testified in his criminal case in Pennsylvania. There were, I think, 5 Me Too witnesses, prior victims, who were allowed to testify. She was one of them. We prepared her extensively for that. I went out to Pennsylvania with her. I remember we had to wait. First day, they didn't call her. Second day, they didn't call her. Third day, they didn't call her. That's what it's like being a witness. You have to just wait. Wow. And then it was the 4th day. They called her, and, she rose to the occasion. She was amazing. And, when she walked out, there was an AP photographer, and Janice was exhausted. But as soon as that camera points at her, she's still the pro. She's still the Superman. She, carries herself with this grace, and they took a great picture of her. I asked her one time, Janice, now that everybody gets their picture taken all the time, what do I need to know about posing for a picture? I figure I'll ask you, the world's first supermodel, right? She gave me very good advice. She said, know which is your best side, find the light and sit up straight or stand up straight and exude a lot of confidence. So I try to follow that. I'm never going to be Janice Dickinson, that's for sure, but I try to follow that.
No, but I have you here, so I'm picking you had access to all that. Like, you might as well take advantage of it.